All right, good evening, everybody out there. Johnny B, UpsideDownDrafting.com. We are live, and this is week 9. Let's take a look. Waiver Gems. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Listen, I made a trade, okay? This is a last-second trade. This happened on Saturday. It finally took fruition here, but if you look, my team is da bomb, right? I took a loss this week, 7-1. We'll get to that in a second, but Stevie Johnson I gave up. PPR machine, but he's been injured and actually got injured in the game. I gave up a 4th rounder next year, and I got CJ Anderson. And hey, everybody saw last night, Sunday Night Football. The guy looks back to preseason form. He's running well. He got a touchdown. He's looking good. And I love the fact that the Niners got rid of Vernon Davis, so now that even helps the run game even more. There's another weapon for Peyton Manning, and if that defense continues to do what they do, I see big things for CJ Anderson, and maybe this is what happened all along. My hunch was, and the reason why I made this trade, if you've been following my website and my podcast here, I drafted Jamal Charles as my first overall pick. He got injured for the year. So really, now I have an RB1. I was without, right? I was running Danny Woodhead and Shane Vereen. They're doing the trick, but without that RB1, my team was in big trouble. Now, I love what's going to happen to Denver as the schedule heatens up for them. It really smooths out. They got some nice matchups. So in your other leagues, it's probably too late. And I forgive me, guys, because I should have put this out, but over the weekend, I got really busy, and I didn't think the trade would go through this fast, but it did, and I got him. I got CJ Anderson on my team. For those of you new to the show, let's scroll down. Hey, man, I've been okay on some of these picks. I've been right on some, not so hot on others. I'm just trying to help you guys get another opinion out there. I know the masses are going to probably tell you to go get the standard people out there, but maybe I'm going to show you something a little bit different. I told you to go get Nate Washington. He blew up. He had another good week. As predicted, I just don't think Alfred Blue is doing it. I think Chris Polk could emerge in Houston, but I don't want anything to do with the Houston runners. I just want the receivers now because they're going to have to throw for their lives. So we were right on Nate Washington. Clive Walford, he only had 2 looks. It just wasn't the right matchup, but here he has a Steeler team now that gave up gashes. Remember Antonio Gates a few weeks back? So watch out for Clive Walford, and I know you probably have some other tight ends you can zone in, but I'm just saying for maybe the deeper league, and if you really need a tight end, and you should have one by now, look at Clive for Oakland. We scroll down a little bit more. We were talking about the Fool's Gold, and so I will say, if Alfred Blue was the Fool's Gold, maybe it's Chris Polk. So take a look at Polk. I'm going to put him down for week 9. Again, I don't really like what I see. As you see, I mean, Tennessee, they got a bye, so maybe you can pick him up on the bye. Cincinnati gives up some rush yards here, but they're still a tough defense. The Jets are tough, but then they get the Saints, right? So maybe that's going to fit into your schedule. I'm going to say Chris Polk for week 9. For wide receiver, I mean, this is no secret, right? Malcolm Floyd. He gets Chicago. He's got some banged-up wide receivers, so I really like him. And Phillip Rivers, this is like his favorite guy, man. I mean, right now in the system, it's Malcolm Floyd. Again, I'm going to put down Nate Washington. If you missed him last week, go get him again. He will see an uptick. You might have to go pay for him. And then for the tight end, we're just gonna put back Mr. Clive Walford back in there. And for the defense, we're gonna say Jacksonville, week 9 against Geno Smith. Pick machine and INT machine. I like Jacksonville. I'm gonna say they're the gold nugget. Thank you guys for following me. And hey, I took a loss here, but again, there's my first 3 picks. And so now with CJ Anderson, I'm gonna actually have Peyton Manning and CJ, right, and I got Carson Palmer, and I even have David Carr on my team as well, so I can choose from, what quarterback I want to roll with. I got Kelsey, I got Bennett, Vereen's coming around strong, still got Danny Woodhead. I got rid of Nile Davis. Everyone was right. Charkandic West is the guy. Just traded Stevie Johnson. And again, I still have James Jones, who faced a really tough defense with Denver. I wouldn't worry about that. He's going to be just fine. And then I still have the best kicker in football. So we're doing well. We're hanging in there. I took a loss. But hey, if you can, see what your other guys in your league will say about CJ Anderson. I'm not guaranteeing anything that you'll pull it off, but give it a try. All right, check me out next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Johnny B, signing out.